didn't have to get dressed up today.
What do you mean? I didn't get dressed up?
Yeah, what about that?
Well, when you get your hair cut, doesn't matter.
I'll remember that.
Oh, has anybody said anything to you about you getting dressed up?
No.
No, I just didn't, it's hot, it's humid, it's raining. I just didn't get dressed up.
Gotcha.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the Not House podcast. This is podcast number, what did I say it was?
13.
This is number 13. Thank you all for joining. Thanks for watching. We have been experiencing, I can't spit it out, a little rain for the past, I don't know, what has it been, 4 or 5 days now?
Tuesday.
Yep, and we're under, Mom just told me I couldn't do laundry, and I didn't even know.
Yeah, we're under
She
a
tells
water
me, you're not
restriction.
supposed to be doing laundry. I said, no.
I wasn't sure I could take a shower this morning.
Well, how do you know these things and I don't know them? Because you watch local news?
No, because I get all the emergency management emails. Partnership forwards them.
Oh, the partnership forwards them.
Yeah.
Even about doing laundry?
Yeah, there was water restrictions, yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. It's the flood of 2018, I guess, and it's not even the
Over.
worst part is supposed to come tonight.
Is it tonight?
I think it's tonight till in the morning.
Wow, okay.
So, anyway, I'm Heather. This is Mom, Kathy. And we are the owners of the Knot House in Frederick, Maryland. And this is our podcast. So, what are we going to talk about, Mom?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that came during the pop-up shop. I think the flow we had this year was much better. We had early bird tickets, and I think that's the reason you and I were so anxious about it. Not so much about our hand dyers or setting up, but it was, would this do the trick as far as making the flow better? And I have to say that it did. Our early birds came in about 3:30, and then everybody else came in at 5, and almost all of the early birds were gone by the time everybody else came in. And we did a couple of things.
We did, what, 45 early birds?
We did. And we did a couple of things here in the front room that changed the flow too,
Right,
to
we
make
pushed
it
things
better.
to the back so that yeah.
But at the register, I got nothing but good responses for thank you for doing the early bird. This worked so much better. It wasn't nearly as warm in here. It wasn't claustrophobic.
And it was hot too.
And it was
hot.
hot.
'Cause
Yeah,
it was
it
a hot
was.
day.
But I'd had the air cranked down all day.
Yeah.
But I think everybody had a much better time. I know there were a lot of people that came through the register more than once. So it was like, they bought what they initially wanted to buy, and then as they kind of hung around.
Right, they didn't have to wait for the line.
Right,
So apparently last year they didn't want to get back in line again.
right, which I
Yeah.
can't blame them.
Yeah.
But we had a really, really good response the whole weekend. The hand dyers, I have to say thank you to all of you too. The whole vibe in the shop was very positive, and I had quite a few people say that it was a great weekend, and now we have to worry about topping that one. But that's a good thing to have to worry about. So I just want to say, we couldn't do it without all of you all. And a lot of you said, we watch your podcast, and I just want to say thank you.
And we had some other shop owners in the shop over the weekend too, right?
We did. We had quite a few shop owners.
Yeah.
Somebody from Kentucky,
Somebody from Nashville.
somebody from Nashville, Ohio. There was a group in from Ohio.
Yeah, we had,
And there were some famous people that were in that I didn't even know.
like who?
Chelsea Yarns was here,
Yeah, Kristen,
her and her mom.
right?
Of course, I must say that
I didn't know she was here either, and I watched the podcast, so.
when I'm behind the register, I don't always put faces. I'm concentrating on making sure I get it all right. And so if I seemed a little discombobulated, I was.
Yeah.
I had one snafu with the register, and I came really close to having a meltdown.
Was that Saturday or was that Friday night?
That was Saturday,
Yeah.
thank goodness. So if you were in line and during that time, thank you for being so patient with me. I couldn't print a receipt. I mean, it was, I couldn't get the cash drawer open. Carol from Swift came to my rescue.
We had
It was an operator malfunction.
we had Laura Ayler. She came.
Yes,
She's a
Laura-
designer.
Laura Ayler
We
was
had
here.
Kristen,
Yes.
Media Piranha.
Yeah.
She came through Friday night. I don't know.
Tie Dye Diva came too, and she has got a new podcast that I would like to give a shout out to. And it is,
You want me to look it up?
yeah,
The name
please.
of her podcast.
If you just find her on Instagram, she's new and just started her podcast, and goodness knows, I think back, I had several people say, "Oh, we found your podcast," and I said, "Oh, please don't go back and watch the first ones." The Best Day Ever Crafting podcast. I think it's the whole thing, because I've watched it. But I think she may have given us a link to it or something.
Well, and here's the thing. I mean, you know, we may have been mentioned on. It's Best Day Ever Crafting Podcast.
Right.
Yep. She's local. Does she live in Arlington or something?
She
remember
lives
where she is?
Washington, Baltimore.
Okay. Well, I know she's been in here and she's
She supported us
yeah.
from the beginning, yeah.
But I know people mentioned coming and have mentioned it and talked about the things that they've gotten
Here,
or
yeah.
that they got here during the pop-up. So thank you if we didn't
Yes.
mention you. I know Chelsea Yarns did on their podcast.
They did.
You know who else was here? Ex-Tina.
Ex-Tina.
Ex-Tina with Wolves.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So, I mean, I don't remember seeing her. She mentioned us on her Instagram and so forth. So anyway, so thank you. It's kind of always a little lull afterwards, but Mom and the team got everything put back together. I had to go to work, so I couldn't really help.
Yes, and I need to say thank you to all of them as well. I had several say, I just showed up. I didn't call because I knew you'd say, no, I don't need any help.
Yeah.
I really did
Yep,
need
because
help.
we had several of our regular customers.
We did.
Yep.
We did.
Pitch in and help get everything back together.
We did.
So Mom said that it was really empty in here, but I only see one empty cubby. So I think it's not as bad as what you think it is.
I've got it all spread out.
Yeah. But we've got some new things that are on their way in. We've ordered.
Well, we've got some new things, though, since we talked last. We had things that came in the week of the podcast.
yeah.
I mean, the week of the pop-up.
Well, I know you're looking at Chasing Rabbits over there, but I know we talked about Chasing
We
Rabbits.
did
being
take
here.
about chasing rabbits, but we haven't talked about Fuse fibers.
Right, Fuse.
Fuse is
Yep,
new.
I just looked over in the corner because that's where it was standing when we were doing the podcast. I mean,
we
doing the
got-
pop-up.
New order of Western Sky in the Magnolia sock 2 days before the pop-up.
How many orders of Dyed in the Wool have you gotten since the pop-up?
You know, they mailed me on Monday an order that had the Edinburgh kits in it. And I had told everybody I'd have it by the pop-up. Well, they shipped this week an order on Monday, and I got it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Just like I was supposed to.
So something happened with that other order because it took over a week for it to get here.
10 days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thursday after the pop-up was when I got it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
So we've had, 2 shipments since the pop-up have come in.
right, we've had,
You've got more on the way.
and right, poor Rachel, she said, we finally got your order done complete. And I said, did you not see my email from last Thursday when I got the last box? And I get a note back, no. So I copied it. And she goes, all right, we'll start to work on this right away.
So, what else have we gotten in?
We got a new shipment of Olan in
Oh yeah, we did. We got that right before too.
right before.
And that's her sock sport.
And I'm knitting in it and just love it.
She keeps talking about how much she loves this yarn. She
I
loves
do.
this yarn.
And it's just a merino nylon, and I love it. I really do.
Is it the twist that you like?
I like the twist.
Show that one color.
It's a little thicker than the last that we had in.
Right, because the yardage is different.
It's 399 yards. And I believe it is, yeah, 80-20. Merino and nylon.
We sold a lot of it during the pop-up too.
We did. We sold a lot of it.
So what do we have coming in soon? We've got Tosh that's coming in soon, right?
We have Tosh Light. I think I've got 50 new colors of Tosh Light.
50?
50.
Where's that going to go?
I don't know. Those 4 cubbies. I have not a clue.
Okay, I don't think I knew it was 50.
We only get it twice a
Yeah,
year.
I know.
So
That's how you have to do Tosh.
it is. If you're going to carry it, we sold a lot of the vintage that we had just gotten in 2 weeks before.
Yeah. So we're getting Tosh in. We are going to get Nice and Knit in. We should get Nice and Knit by the end of the week.
That's what you said.
Well, that's what they said. They said they were going to mail. They will.
They will.
They said it was going to be out. It was going to ship Monday.
So that's
So we
good.
should get it Thursday
Yeah.
or Friday. Today's Thursday.
Thursday.
So we're getting their new sock yarn.
Yes.
And I was supposed to get, well, I'll probably get it today sometime. You said it'll come later.
Yes, it will.
Because I'm going to start something in it. Her Millie sweater. The girls have a pattern that they had here, and I'm sure they sold a lot of yarn to go with, to do this little Millie sweater. But I tried it on and it was cute. So I thought that,
Good.
why are you looking at me that way?
I'm not.
So she's looking at me that way because I'm, well, you guys know I finally finished Sunset Highway, so now I'm on to new projects, and so I'm getting like 3 or 4 starting. I'm picking out yarns for 3 or 4, and that's why she's looking at me that way.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be on a plane for a long time, so
Heather's going to Vietnam.
I leave for Vietnam on Tuesday.
Yes. She'll be gone 10 days. I don't know if we'll just, I don't know what'll happen here without you being here.
Yeah, I know, because I'm such a significant part of everything that's happening now. But I should have a lot of knitting time, hopefully. But we all know I'm not kidding anybody either. I'm one of those people that fall asleep as soon as I get on the plane too. So
She does.
So
When we went to Edinburgh, she slept the whole way, there and back.
well, you got to get your sleep in when you can get your sleep in. But anyway, so let's see what else. Oh, you've got a big order. You placed a big order with Farmer's Daughter.
I did.
We don't know if we'll get that as quickly though, right?
She had a slot open to dye for us the end of May. So that would mean we should get it the middle of June.
Yeah.
But that was before we added the DK. So I don't know.
Okay.
What else have I ordered? We ordered bags. The Ritual dye bags just flew out of here Friday night. So we had already set up to have another order of those anyway. So that's coming.
You got to put another order in a Western Sky, but you haven't done that yet.
I haven't done that yet. No.
So anyway, before we talk about what we're knitting and what our future projects are, we have another event to
2
announce
weeks.
since we're talking about events.
That's right. 2
Yep.
weeks.
So Kemper from Junk Yarn is coming.
She is.
I get back on the 1st, and Kemper gets here on the 1st, I think, for the trunk show on the 2nd and 3rd, right?
That's right. That's right.
So and she's got a bunch of things up her sleeve.
she
She's got
does.
some new designers.
She's got some new designers.
She's working with, so she's going
a
to have
secret
some
project.
some kits. So that'll
Yeah.
be the first time she's been to our shop, and we're
We're
happy
excited about her coming.
yeah,
Yeah,
that she
for
said she
sure.
would come.
Yeah.
So that's the next event. That'll probably be it till our next podcast.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so what are you wearing? I'm not wearing anything but my pearls here.
Well, I've got my pearls on too.
Yeah, I know.
Just for the record.
I know. You've got yours on.
I am wearing Caitlin Hunter's Time Trades. Carissa did this for us. She, I think, had this done. Well, I know she had it done for the pop-up because Jeff wore it around.
Oh, that's the one that Jeff wore.
Yes.
See, I thought that was their sample.
Oh no, they used our samples. So this is all Julie Osselin. It is a nuance kit, which is the gradients, and then 2 skeins of pheno,
So the 2 skeins were the lighter.
the light and the very dark, and then this section.
Well, you can't see the.
This section is the gradients.
Oh yeah. So
See?
now you can see it.
So they're very subtle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it goes right into that gray.
Mm-hmm.
And that gray is not. That was part of the gradient kit,
Yes.
right? Yeah, because
Yes.
you said it was the dark green and the
Speckle.
speckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good with your green.
Well, thank you.
I know you don't wear green.
I don't usually wear green, but I wore it today because I knew I needed something to wear, and I knew this was available. So, and as far as having finished anything, I don't think I finished anything.
Well, you haven't had time.
I had 2 weeks of.
Well, but you're cruising along.
I am cruising along. Can I show what I'm working
Yep.
on first?
Yep. I think somebody's coming in.
Okay.
Maybe not.
All right. So this is Caitlin Hunter's new.
Which I'm sure everybody knows about,
Yes.
unless you're hiding under a rock.
So I am about 6 inches into the body, and I'm going to do the long sleeved. Now this is in a lawn,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the colors that she designed it in,
That we don't have any more.
but I don't have any left
Yep,
of.
and we got plenty extra, but we're sold out of that color.
Yes.
But I'm working on another order, so.
Now
Now, is that the one that she did in black and white too?
yes.
So the white part was the body, and the
black was-
the top
Right.
color work part.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the long sleeves with the color work on them.
Okay.
So
And that's for you, right? Not me. It's
I hope-
purple.
I hope it's for me. But I'm cruising on this. I really started it a week ago.
You started it right after the pop-up was done.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Wednesday or Thursday after the pop-up. But again, I've got my little,
Her little markers where she can see how much she does every day.
so that was Monday, that was Tuesday, and that was yesterday. So see, when you look at it like that, it's like, wow, I did that in 3 days.
That's why I don't do that. I wouldn't get anywhere.
Well, when you're doing 14 inches of stockinette, you know,
Yeah,
it
but at
makes
least
it-
you're in the round.
I am. You want to show what?
Oh, where's my bag?
I-
Oh, here it is. It's on the floor. So I snatched up some
Chasing rabbits.
Chasing Rabbits. I wanted to see what color it was because I don't remember. It's just a pretty green to me. Oh yeah, Mermaid Lagoon. I remember now. So you might or might not be able to see, but you see those little pops of bright teal there? So that's got me. So anyway, I started working on a little sweater for, I think this is for Isla. No, it's not for Nora.
It's I thought it's not for Savannah.
No, because my baby blanket, no, it's not for Savannah. Savannah wouldn't want green. She's pink.
That's right. She's only
She's pink. And Nora is my green girl. I mean, Isla's my green girl. She can wear green. So I'm doing a tin can knits pattern. And of course I didn't really read the pattern before I started it. I looked at the picture and said, oh yeah, that's what I want to make. Don't pay attention to how pathetic my pattern is. It's pretty bad.
It's probably wine up at the top.
I don't know what that is. But it's low tide. It's called low tide. And you can see it's sleeveless. And it's got these little cute little buttons here. But I didn't realize that it was done in pieces. But I happen to know somebody that can put things together really well. So you do this side of the front and this side. What do they call it? The bodice?
Yes.
And then you have to do the back piece. And then you have to join them together. And of course this is black and white. You can't really see. But again, it's Tin Can Knits. It's called Low Tide. They have really good instructions. Even I can follow the instructions. I'll try to hold it up here. I should have some stoppers there. I have some stoppers. What are they called?
Stoppers.
Are they called stoppers? I'm trying to get it situated. Why is it crooked?
Well, it looks like you may be knitting it crooked. Twisted. It's a good thing it's not in the round.
All right, let me just, how did it get that way?
She's asking me.
No, seriously, this
It
is
was
a problem.
It was twisted when you, it's not a problem. It was twisted when you started knitting on it.
No.
Now it's not twisted.
Right, it's like the needles got it all twisted. I didn't do it.
Of course not. Oh, heavens.
All right, so you hold the bottom part like that. Hold the bottom part.
All right, I got the bottom part.
So I don't know if you can see. You can't see. You can't see it yet.
There we go.
So I got all my little strings here for my sleeve and stuff. This is really bad. This is a pathetic showing. Pathetic. Anyway,
Anyhow.
next time I will have this finished because I only have 8 inches to go, I think. And there's no sleeves.
Right.
And it's a toddler 4.
Right. How hard can it be?
How hard can it be? So anyway, but I really like this yarn, and I really like those little fun pops of blue in it.
I've got a sock started in Chasing Rabbits that I really like.
What color did you do that?
It's a burgundy color.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember now the story behind that one.
Yeah.
So that's that. So let's see, I've already talked about my plankton color that I'm gonna do my Millie in. So I'm gonna take the Millie sweater, I'm gonna take this, the Low Tide. I'm probably not gonna take the baby blanket. Is it going again?
Yep. Now.
All right, sorry, we had to readjust there because we stopped recording. So we just watched it, and I think I was talking about what I was taking on the plane.
Right.
And I went through the baby blanket, I went through Low Tide, and
Millie.
the Millie sweater I'm taking, and it leaves us to what we were going to talk about.
Right.
So what I think I had said that wasn't recorded was that when Caitlin Hunter was here, I gotta find that all on my phone again. Mom.
I didn't put the settings on airplane mode, so the phone rang.
So the phone rang and then it stopped.
It stopped. Sorry.
So when Caitlin was here, we were talking about how I like to do quicker knits, and she mentioned that I should do the glacier cowl. And this is one of the pictures of the glacier cowl. And she suggested, whoops, it's got too much light in it.
Right there's good.
Yep. She suggested, here's another pretty picture. It's a really pretty one. that I use dyed in the wool for the contrast color. So it takes 2 fingering weight yarns. Dyed in the wool is a little sport, so it can go either really fingering or it can go DK. It's pretty flexible that way. So yesterday, Mom and I were picking out colors, and what I had
Even though
said
she
was
really didn't want me to help her pick out
that
colors.
when Mom and I pick out colors for me, you know, I get all the colors out and it's a discussion, and I say, well, what do you think? And she says, well, I don't know why you're asking me what I think. You think you can pick out colors on your own, which I can do.
I don't need you to help me pick out colors anymore, Mother.
Well, I never needed you to help me pick out colors.
Oh.
See? No, this goes back to me being a quilter, and I like to pick out colors differently than Mom does.
Yeah.
So,
And you're better at picking out quilting colors than I am.
right. So anyway, it's not about that. So we had all these yarns spread out all over the counter, and I said, well, you know what we could do is you could do one and I could do one, and then we could just see which ones people like better. And I think I also said that I already know the results, how it's going to turn out, because, but I still think it would be fun. We all know everybody's going to like Mom's better than mine, because she picks out colors better than me. So.
But she doesn't need me to help her. So there you
No,
go.
I don't. I don't.
All right, so show your colors.
Did you show yours already?
No, I haven't shown mine yet.
Oh, well, in the other part that we thought we were recording, you showed yours first.
All right. So I am using Fuse Fibers, and this is called Empire.
Do we have more of that?
We do. And I am using Elan, and this is called Inferno. And
I don't know where she came up with that name.
Yeah, really. And, you know, this really isn't my color palette either, but I just think it'll be fun.
It's going to be pretty.
I think it'll be fun.
I told her she was in a purple and orange kick because, you know, remember her shift that she did?
Yeah, it's kind of the same
Yeah,
colors.
it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same but different. So I am going to use Chasing Rabbits Coal, which is an almost black color.
It's black with a little bit of brown in it.
Yeah, it tends to lean kind of brown. And then I am using Pick Your Poison Dyed in the Wool by Spin Cycle. And it's kind of got a grayish lavendery tone to it with
Yellow.
some little pops of yellow. These are totally not my colors. But when you put them together, I don't know, it looks really good, and I think it was like the best color choice that we came up with.
You said it was the most wearable.
Yeah, I think it's
we had a couple of other really good choices.
I think it will be one that is very wearable because it's dark and black. So that should be fun. I wonder how many stitches I'll drop or whatever because it's black. But
So when are we gonna? Because you also said
that we'll see who gets it done fastest.
who gets done first.
Yeah, well, we already know the answer to that too. But
I'm working on a sweater.
So I was thinking that we could do it Tuesday because that's when I get on the plane.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean, in theory, if it's a 20-hour flight,
You'll sleep the whole way.
I know.
She sleeps.
I'm not going to sleep the whole way.
She sleeps as soon as, sometimes before the wheels even come up.
Yeah.
Out. The whole way.
Yeah, I was always a good sleeper.
You always were a good sleeper.
When
If
I
you
got
can
in the car, did I sleep in the car?
If you can just get her to be still, she's asleep.
So anyway, again, that is called
Glacier Park.
the Glacier Park Cowl
By Caitlin
by
Hunter.
Caitlin Hunter. It takes 2 skeins. So if anybody wants to join in and knit it with us, pick your colors, you know.
Be fun.
Yeah. What else do we have, Mom?
You know, I don't know that we really have.
I know it
anything
might be the
else.
shortest podcast ever we've done.
I know, right?
You mentioned that we have the colors for Caitlin's other sweater that she's going to be releasing soon.
we will have the colors.
What do you mean we don't have them? Well, you just got a spin cycle order. It's not in the spin cycle order?
No,
Rusted Rainbow's not in there?
no. You've got to remember,
Oh,
I ordered this way before that.
Mom. Okay.
But I've got it ordered.
But you've got the DK.
I do.
You've got
I've
the gold. What is that color called?
Julie Ocelin.
No, I know that it's Julie's, but
I don't. Ale.
ale.
Mhm.
Anyway, so we'll have that.
Yeah. And I ordered a lot of Rusted Rainbow.
Yeah.
Because it takes
So
more
if
than
you're
one scan.
if you're watching and you are looking for dyed in the wool, just check the website accordingly. I mean, every once in a while, because I mean
I've
we're
taken-
getting an order in every week, just
Well,
about.
what happens is I get impatient and say, send me what you've got.
Yeah,
Instead of waiting until the whole order's ready.
yeah,
So I get little dabbles. But I put up all new pictures of the dyed in the wool, and I think they're more representative of what it actually looks like. Yeah.
So yeah, so we're happy to ship.
Yep. Yep. We just wanted mainly to do a podcast to say thank you to everybody for coming and
To the pop up. Yep.
Yep. And to the hand dyers, for all of them just bringing fabulous, fabulous colors, and for all of our regulars that helped,
Yep.
mainly.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, and now we're getting back in the swing of things. So, again, thank you for watching. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're close to 1,000.
We are getting really close.
We're really close to 1,000 subscribers, and maybe after we get to 1,000, we'll do another giveaway or something.
Yeah, let's do.
Okay.
I've got some goodies hid out back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of hoard the goodies.
Yeah, I come in and I say, Mom, I need a little something, and then she goes back to her stash and she finds something. So, anyway,
Remember though, what are we on Instagram,
we're Knot House Yarns on Instagram.
right?
We're the Knot House on Facebook,
Yes.
and we're the Knot House on Ravelry.
Yes.
What have I forgotten?
www.knothousyarns.com,
Yarns.com. Yep.
where our website is and our web store
Yep.
is.
So, all right. Thank you guys. See you
Thank
next
you guys.
time.
See you
Bye.
next time.